I don't know. One thing you need to do is take that lens cap off the camera. Just shoot it from back there. You're coming in. Stand it. I don't know what to say. See, when they come, they're going to stand right here anyway. So it's not going to make any difference. You get what you can get. I'll get what I can get. If they're going to come right here, they're going to stop here. Do it because they have to go on stage singing the national anthem and people like,
Okay.
The light screen.
right past you. Sorry, I'm not. I ran away. Sure. And then go.
Yeah, we're so proud of you.
Coming.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Kealakehe High School 2022 graduation ceremony. At this time, please rise for the entrance of the color guard and remain standing for the national anthem in Hawaii Pono'i. Commanding your Kealakehe High School Army Junior ROTC as a special guest, Airman First Class Keoki Villasenor. Keoki is a 2019 Kealakehe High School graduate and is currently United States Air Force stationed in Niles Air Force Base, Nevada. Keoki did 4 years of Army Junior ROTC and is 8 years in the Civil Air Patrol. He is a special leave to attend his baby sister, Kavena Villasenor, graduating ceremony. Carrying the American flag is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Madison Eilers. Carrying the Hawaii State flag is Cadet Second Lieutenant Kavena Bartazar. Lead rifle bearer is Cadet Staff Sergeant Michael Evans. And the trail rifle bearer is Cadet Lieutenant Robert Lisa.
Mark time. Mark. Color guard. Hope. Left. Face.
Singing the national anthem is Nasi Toto Apiglala. And singing the Hawaii Pono'i is Lu'ukia Kane Hailua. Keoki, we are very proud of your accomplishments. Please go and say hi to your baby sister, Kavena.
Present. Arch.
Oh, say, can you see all the bones we love? Oh, so proudly we give at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and Christ are. Through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we walk, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombers singing say there's that star-spangled banner yet waving over the land of the free. And the home of the brave. Makualanie kameha mehae nakawae pane nekaye Havai ponoi nanai nari napuamuliko napoki makualanie kameha mehae nakawae pale nekaye Havai ponoi e kalauie o ka uhanani e uie makualanie kameha meae Mahalo. You may be seated. We'd like to welcome you to Kealakehe High School's Class of 2022 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Jaden Joy Rosavia, and I am the incoming Class of 2023 President. The class that stands in front of you suffered through almost 3 years of a pandemic, but they made it. And we are here to celebrate the great accomplishments of each graduate here tonight. Before we begin, we'd like to introduce a few special guests. Please welcome Mr. Brian Holland, the Hawaii Department of Education's Assistant Superintendent of Fiscal Services, the West Hawaii Complex Superintendent, Mrs. Jeanette Snelling, Kealakehe Complex Principals, Ms. Wendy Daniel and Ms. Janet Blair. Kealakehe High School Principal, Dr. James Tonight, will now share a few words.
Thank you, and welcome. And I'd also like to just welcome all our special guests. Thank you for being here tonight, and especially Ms. Jeanette Snelling. Thank you for being here, much appreciated. I'd also like to thank some people that really make this school run. And first is Julia Jose and her staff. She's the salsa. She carries the burden of all our administrative tasks and does a fabulous job. I just want to thank her. The vice principals, Ms. Makatiag, please stand and be recognized. Ms. Jessica Dalby, Mr. Bill Chen, and Mr. Joseph Brown. Jim Young, where's Mr. Young? Mr. Young, I just want to say, he put this together. We threw a challenge in front of him, so we can't use the field. It's being renovated. He said, no problem, I got it. Unfortunately for us, Mr. Young is going to leave us at the end of this year after 22 years, Jim, and gone on to other places, but thank you for all your service. Coach Kamoko, he's not here today, but he has been instrumental in keeping this school together and the facilities and keeping it clean and healthy, and so I really thank him for that. I don't know if Mr. Volt's here tonight, but if he is, we thank him. He's also retiring at the end of this year, and he has given us, I don't know how many years as athletic director, and he's done a wonderful job, so we'll miss him. I want to especially thank all the fabulous teachers at this school. They go above and beyond to ensure that our kids get the education they deserve, and so I really appreciate that, and I just want to thank you. And I couldn't thank the support staff more, from the cafeteria to the office workers, everybody that gives 110% to keep this school operational. Thank you. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't thank those of you who really made this night possible, which is our parents and guardians and all the support that you have given your children over the years. I used to tell when I was an elementary school principal, nobody's ever going to ask you, when did you graduate from elementary school? Or what elementary school did you graduate from? And I would tell the parents at that time, keep your children focused, because the real journey starts when they graduate from high school. And you've done that. By your children being on the stage tonight is a testimonial to your hard work and everything you do to ensure that your children are going to have a meaningful and productive future. So thank you so much for everything. And the one group that I haven't thanked are the student body of this fabulous school. This is my fourth high school over the years, and I can say without reservation that they welcomed me here with open arms. They're the most polite and respectful students that I've had the pleasure of dealing with over my many years as a school principal. And I just want to thank them for that, because it makes so much difference when you go into a school, you're new, they don't know who you are, and you walk around the campus, you smile at them, and they smile back. And you say hello, they say hello back. They don't get that attitude like, what? You know? Your parents know that attitude. But so I just want to thank them, because it's made my journey here so much more rewarding. So students, thank you so much for everything you do, and please keep up the hard work. And of course, last but certainly not least, are these graduates of ours. Wonderful kids. Please give them a fabulous big hand, please. And of course, I just want to congratulate all of you, the job well done of completing your high school education. Despite all the distractions and the obstacles of the past 2+ years that we've thrown at you guys, you've stayed the course and remained focused on your goal of completing your high school education. Fabulous. Thank you so much. It's unfortunate that we can't say this about all of your classmates who started this journey with you 4 years ago. There are many reasons and excuses as to why some chose to quit. And I really don't want to focus on that tonight. I want to focus on those of you that had the grit and the perseverance to finish the course of study and will go on to do great and just wonderful things for our families and our communities. Thank you so much. And the big question is, what comes next? Many of you, of course, will choose to continue your formal education. Others will go on to the workforce or serve our country through military or other national service. But whatever you choose, however your education will never cease. Part of being the vision of a Wave Rider graduate is lifelong learning, and it's perseverance, and you've certainly shown that. And so your education will never cease. You will continue to improve your skills and abilities, both in your life experiences and through your occupational journeys, whatever it might be. However, whatever direction you travel, never lose focus of self. Who you are, where you wish to go or be, wherever your journey takes you and wherever it begins, or wherever your dream may take you. Rely on your perseverance and inner toughness to take the path that you wish to take, not the journey that others have chosen for you. And make no mistake about it, this future is not going to be just all beautiful sunsets like we have here, or crystal clear dawns. The challenges of the future are daunting. From a warming planet to a war in Europe most of us thought we would never see again in our lifetime. However, by completing this first step in your anticipation of that future, you are making a commitment to face those challenges head on, and while remaining true to your core values and beliefs. It has been my honor to serve as your principal this past year, and it is most my fervent desire that you have a long, enjoyable, and productive future. Thank you.
Aloha, I am Shaylin Abron, the incoming student body president. I'd like to thank Dr. DeKnight for his words. Please welcome Kealakehe High School Vice Principal Cassandra Makatiak, who will introduce this year's winners of the Kealakehe High School Community Council Sarah Rosenberg Memorial Scholarship.
Hey, Baba. Good evening, honored guests, students, staff, and families. Thank you for being here this evening. And isn't it wonderful that we are able to be here? Not just here to honor these graduates, but here together to honor these graduates. 2 years ago, graduation looked a lot different. So I would just like to acknowledge how far we have come. Similarly, let's talk for a moment about how far these seniors have come. All of them. We have seen miracles happen this year and down to this week for them to be here. On behalf of the entire Kealakehe High School staff, I would like to say that we are so proud of each and every one of you. There are 4 of you in particular that I am here to acknowledge tonight. They are the awardees of the Kealakehe High School School Community Council Sarah Naomi Rosenberg Scholarship. As an alumni of Kealakehe High School and a former awardee of this scholarship, it is my honor to present this scholarship on behalf of Kealakehe High School and the family of Sarah Naomi Rosenberg. Sarah was a student at Kealakehe High School, a senior, and the student body president when she tragically passed away in 2004 during winter break of her senior year. The scholarship, which has been given since the first graduating class in 2001, came to bear her name because she embodied what we wanted for all of our students: to be kind, to give back to your community, to be a role model, and to represent yourself your family, and your school in a positive light. Without further delay, let me introduce the most outstanding and most charitable wave riders. Each awardee will receive a scholarship to further their education and a watch from Mr. and Mrs. Murakami. For the 18 graduations in which Mr. Murakami was principal of Kealakehe High School, he gave a watch to every awardee of this scholarship. Upon his retirement, he pledged that he would continue to bestow a watch to each of the awardees to recognize their exemplary achievements and the positive way they represent what it means to be a wave rider. When I call your names, please begin coming to the stage. Our runner-up for the most charitable wave rider is Miss Deanna Garcia. Deanna plans to attend the University of California at Irvine this fall. She would like to share that she is grateful for everyone that has supported her and the class of 2022 through the global and personal challenges they have overcome to get to where they are. Our runner-up for the most outstanding wave rider is Miss Kealakehe. Kealakehe will be attending Stanford University this fall. She would like to thank all of her parents for supporting her. Our most charitable wave rider is Miss Claire Texera. Claire will be attending California State University at East Bay to pursue a Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Art Animation. She would like to say thank you, Mom and Dad, for being my #1 supporters and making life fun. I have a heartfelt love for both of you. And lastly, the most outstanding wave rider for the class of 2022 is Mr. Connor Aparicio Bill. Connor plans to attend UH Manoa this fall. The message he would like to share with everyone is, if you are ever struggling to put in the work and effort, then you need to remind yourself of your goals and the reason why you're doing things. Without goals and reasons, there is no purpose behind the work and effort. Congratulations to the class of 2022, and I think I speak for every former graduate of Kealakehe High School when I say, welcome to the club. Go out into the world and continue to make Kealakehe High School proud.
Wow, it's a lot scarier up here than I thought. Anyways, before I begin my speech, I would like to thank the Rosenbergs for their generosity in making this opportunity possible. I also want to thank all of the friends, family, and teachers who have supported me throughout the best years of my life, otherwise known as high school. I want to especially thank my family for providing me with all the support and encouragement I needed to achieve my goals. Hello, students, parents, faculty, and people I've never met before. Today is a day. It might be exciting for some of you, it might be scary for some of you, or it might be sad for some of you. Nonetheless, today is still a day. Now, I do know we are graduating today, but my point about today being a day still stands. Moving on, as we graduate and begin this new chapter in our lives. Let's congratulate ourselves for making it this far. Now, the main message of my speech could be summarized with the quote from the movie Cars. Turn right to go left. Let me explain why. Everyone has their own life goals that they want to achieve in their life. Everyone knows what their goals are, but they don't know what the journey that they'll go on to achieve their goals will contain. Your journey to achieving your goals may be unexpected, like turning right to go left. This is something we all have experienced during our time at Kealakehe High School. Most of us knew that we were going to graduate high school. However, none of us knew the experiences that we would have while we were in high school. We didn't expect COVID-19 to shut school down and keep us at home. We didn't expect to go to school at home with our family in the background. We didn't expect to come back to school wearing masks and keeping our distances from each other. We didn't start the fire. None of us imagined the obstacle course that was school last year. We knew we were going to graduate high school, but we didn't know about the winding path it would take to get here. However, none of us knew about the relationships we had developed during our time in high school. The friendships and rivalries we developed with our classmates, the trustful and respectful relationships we developed with our teachers. None of us knew about the experiences we would have with each other inside and out of school. None of us could have imagined the good times we were going to have with each other during our time together in high school. We didn't know that high school was going to pass us in the blink of an eye. So as we graduate and leave high school, who knows where life will take us? Least of all us. Some of us could end up living on the moon, some of us could be living under the sea, or some of us could be the next Isaac Newton. The point is that none of us know what the journey ahead of us will contain. So if you find yourself going right on your path to go left, don't worry about it. It's a part of the unexpected journey you must take to accomplish your goals. So before we part and go your separate ways, I want to wish everyone the best of luck on the journey they have ahead, and I can't just wait to see what everyone will do. That's all, folks.
Introducing the winner of this year's Most Charitable Scholarship, Miss Claire Textura Alexander.
Thank you, Jaden. Aloha, my name is Claire Textura. I am truly honored to be the recipient of the Sarah Rosenberg Scholarship. When they called my name, I was in really disbelief. I asked, "Are you sure?" Because 1, I was going up against top scholars. 2, I've never won anything like ever, so you can imagine my surprise. I would like to thank Mr. Young and the faculty for arranging our graduation ceremony today. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Hewitt, our school committee council, and scholarship committee for arranging our ceremony today. Also, interviewing us with our hard work and community service. Lokamakai. Lokamakai means most charitable. The dictionary defines it as being kind, forgiving, generous, and helping others in need. But to me, it means having aloha. I've grown up with many of you that are graduating today, but my high path has been different. I was identified for special education when I was in preschool. For me, being SPED meant learning to make friends, learning to communicate, and just being part of you, being included by you. You show me what Lokamakai really is. I didn't always have the words to speak my mind and express myself.
Today, I am representing the students who are just like me, the ones with IEPs, 504s, the ones who have difficulty in class, and the ones who have to work twice as hard to keep up with others. Being terrible or having aloha is something that is a part of our soul. There are only two of us being recognized on this stage, but we're not the only turbo warriors. There are 280 more sitting here today who have the aloha spirit. I know this because you, our parents and teachers, have raised us, taught us, and loved us. You have put aloha into our hearts, and we will take it out to the world and make it a better place. Sarah Rosenberg will be proud of the legacy she left behind, along with her spirit and pride of being a wave raider. She will want us to remember her by practicing lokamakai, being kind, forgiving, generous, and helping others. This is the aloha. This is living pono. Today is our last day together as seniors, but tomorrow we will always be connected as wave raiders. Thank you. And now, we class of 2022 would like to perform our school class song. Thank you so much, everybody.
Way to go, Kai! Woo! Kira! Woo!
Hello, check 1 2. Yes. Aloha, everybody. Thank you for coming out tonight. I'm gonna have everybody stand up on their feet. Could I get that? Everybody up on their feet. Yes. My name is Akira Kwalani, alongside Jonah Baxter and Louis Coming on the class of 2020-2022.